Radiant team ban. Dire team's turn to ban.
Hey guys, we're into the first game. This is Vici Gaming versus Vici Gaming Reborn for the DPL, or Dota 2 Professional League. This is a best of 2, and that is pretty much everything I had to say about the series itself. So, going into the draft, we've seen some newish things coming from VGR yesterday. I did a couple of their games, and they had like Ricky picks for FY. That was kind of fun. I believe they won both games. It were a favorable matchup for them, so not a huge deal, but you can see some interesting stuff coming from them. Vici, they're gonna ban out the Phoenix as well as the Bounty Hunter, and VGR are gonna take out the Beastmaster and the Doom. So still the Earth Spirit, if they want to go for it for either team. I believe both of them play it. We have the Lion that is really contested lately, so it could be a first pick for Vici.
5 seconds remaining.
Not sure if there's anything really weird that they're gonna pick up first. Okay, they're gonna pick up the Venge actually. Maybe trying to bait out a bat ban. That's what I'm thinking about, or just wanting to pick up the bat themselves for Vici.
Disruptor.
Okay, so VGR, they're gonna pick up a Disruptor. They keep going for something like a Wisp now. FY plays a pretty darn good Wisp. No, it's gonna be the Ricky again. Okay, this is like they're picking up every other game. It's actually insane in a way. Get picked up really often. So VGR, they revealed both of the supports. It's gonna be a 5-position Disruptor as well as a 4-position Ricky, unless they want to do something crazy again and put Ricky in a core role. I don't believe that's gonna happen, but you can never know, basically.
Reserve time.
I don't know if you want to pick a Batrider into it, assuming that it was part of the plan. It's the second most played hero this patch for Vici Gaming, so I won't be that surprised. Also, a hero that they play a lot is Slark, and again, Ricky Disruptor is not something you want to pick a Slark into. Or Batrider. I feel like maybe going for something like a Dragonite is gonna be nice. Not sure if it's a second pick. That's my issue right now. Guess I could go for the okay. It's gonna be the Tide. So offlane Tide, he can survive for long enough maybe to get out of the Ravage even if he gets silenced. So that can work out pretty well. Maybe going for bigger team fight. And Ricky, even after the rework, he's not super strong in team fights, especially considering that it is support. He's not gonna have a farm priority of a core, so he's not gonna be super rich. That if he used Tricks of the Trade, he's just gonna blow everyone up. Probably not gonna happen. But Nature's Prophet is gonna get banned out by VGR, and what I'm trying to think about what Vici Gaming are scared of going into this draft, because right now VGR, they have pretty good team fight with the Disruptor and good pick-off potential early game, as well as some decent harass on probably the mid laner, maybe the safe laner. We've seen him yesterday. He rotated a lot on this Ricky. He was just being annoying. I believe he sniped like 2 couriers per game. That was something else that Vici should keep in mind. So they're gonna take out the Lycan for the side of VGR, and VG are gonna ban out the Void. I guess it's a more good setup for Disruptor or after Disruptor, just to make sure that you get the best fight that you can possibly get. And well, you see Avenge, you're afraid of a pushing lineup, so Lycan is gonna be the one taken out. Nothing really surprising as of yet. Still the last ban for them, and maybe ban out I want to say Quap gonna be the Stark. I guess they don't have great
Radiant
disables
team's
for a
turn to
Stark. They don't
pick.
have anything like a disruptor for the silence. So not gonna pick it up themselves, and they are gonna ban it out. Still a lot of options for VGR. They play a lot of Bat Rider, but
10 seconds remaining.
picking a Bat into Avenge is not the best
5
idea
seconds remaining.
usually. Maybe
Reserve
something like a
time.
Life Stealer. Ricky is kind of a nice vehicle. You got an invis transportation to wherever you want, trying to get a gank out. That could be it, and he deals okay against Tide in lane. I mean, Tide is good against pretty much any melee core, just because of the annoying anchor smash. But I think Lifestealer matches up pretty okay in that lane. You can also go for something in range. You can think about maybe a gyrocopter. I don't know if you want to reveal a gyrocopter this early in the draft though.
Dragon Knight.
Okay, they're gonna pick up the Dragonite.
Dire team's turn to pick.
I kind of like it just because with the setup from Ricky and the Sulfur Smoke Cloud early game, you can get a Dragon Tail off, and Ricky and Dragonite should have enough damage to finish someone off. Even if it's an
10
elusive
seconds
mid,
left.
like a Quap
Decided?
or something of that sort. And DK is
5
just so
seconds
popular
remaining.
because it's so hard to gank him mid because he's super tanky. He got a lot of regen, so he's not gonna sit
Reserve time.
insanely low in lane. And he should be okay here. And also it gives them some pushing power. Because Ricky Disruptor, they can do anything against towers pretty much. So it gives them some of that. No Roche potential yet for them. And when you see Avenge on the Dire side, you always think about that Roche.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Especially with the Dazzle. So some serious minus armor is coming in from BT's side.
Seconds remaining.
The problem here for the Dazzle is that if he gets a Ricky on himself,
5 seconds remaining.
even if it's a support Ricky, there's a good chance that he can't even get a
Reserve
Grave
time.
off. Even to save his own Dazzle life. The problem, I look at Vici's draft right now and they have no damage. They have Vengeance Aura, which is a nice start, but they actually have no damage. I feel like they need some burst to be able to finish anyone off because Ricky's super squishy. And with Magic Burst, it's not that hard to fight against the Dragonite. But right now, they have all physical damage. Yeah, they have minus armor, but they have all physical damage. So that's something to keep in mind. VGR, what they're gonna go for? They're missing their safe laner as well as their off lane. Again, assuming that FY is gonna be playing Ricky and nothing weird is gonna happen. Nature's Prophet is banned. Void is banned. They banned out a lot of the heroes they play often. For a second there, I thought Beastmaster wasn't banned, and I thought I lost my mind, but no, he's banned. Actually, Slaughter is still in the pool. That might be nope. Okay, it's gonna be a Klink's fourth pick.
Dire team's
Interesting.
turn to pick.
I guess I'm not. I have to admit, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Klink's overall is a good hero. I don't see anything that I can say. It's another tower pusher.
10 seconds
Pretty good at
remaining.
pushing towers. So that's one thing.
5 seconds remaining.
He can get good kills on Dazzle and Vent just because they can't really do anything to a Klinks. Dazzle is very
Reserve
defensive, so if Klinks is right on him,
Drow Ranger.
it can probably prevent. And okay, the
Radiant
Drow
team's
is gonna
turn to
come
ban.
out. I guess I should have mentioned it just because you see Avenge and you think Roche and you think Drow. That's pretty much the couple of things you think of. And they're gonna take out the Wind
Dire
Ranger
team's turn to
immediately.
ban.
Just because it's so strong with the Drow aura in the mid lane. I mean, she gets so much damage just from the aura that she's pretty scary. Scarier than she's normally.
10 seconds remaining.
So last ban, they need to ban out an offlaner. They
seconds
have the
remaining.
Darkseer available for VGR. if it's not gonna get banned. Okay, they're gonna ban out the clock against the Drow.
Dire team's turn to pick.
So Darkseer is available for some combo action with Disruptor. That could be nice for them. They can lock everyone in place. Maybe even something like a Spirit Breaker. Whoa, okay, that's a Huskar last
Radiant
pick
team's
into
turn to
a
pick.
Clinks. I guess they have a Dazzle. Okay, that's it. I'm excited. That's everything I'm gonna say. I'm excited. They have solutions for Huskar. It's not the kind of game that you say, oh no, they have all physical
10 seconds
damage
remaining.
and I'm sorry, all magical damage and they can't do anything to the Huskar. I think they're
5
gonna be
seconds
okay.
remaining.
The problem is that when you have a Huskar, okay, and a lot of time last pick. I love this game already. Before I start rambling about the game, who do I favor? I think VGR in a way. I really like to see some Elder Titan plays. I mean, the Spirit into a Stomp, into an Earth Splitter, into Disruptor, and they're not even counting on that combo going off. I mean, they have the Clanks, they have the Dragon Knight, they have plenty of damage other than that. But what I wanted to say about Drought, that the problem here is that they have a Huskar, so they can't just ignore the Huskar and start running into Drow's face. That might end poorly. But if they get
10 seconds remaining.
Drow early, then they can probably also
5
get a
seconds
lot more
remaining.
damage. So I don't know. We'll see how this one is gonna play out in the game. Settings. Okay, we're good. TP to the mid lane from FY. He does this every game. They should be aware of this if they watch like any of the games he played in the recent. I don't know. It's the same word even. I think it's like right here. He's gonna go scout things out a bit. So let's go over who's playing what. So we have FY. We talked about it. Playing the Riki. Dragon Eye is gonna be played by Nono in the mid lane. DDC on the Disruptor. Yang is gonna be playing the offlane Elder Titan. Love this one. And End on his safe lane Clinks. And on the side of Vici, we're gonna have RTK playing the Title Hunter. HYM on the Dazzle. CTY on a mid Huskar, I guess. Salah is going to be playing the safe lane Drow. And last but not least, we have Burning playing the position 5, 4? Not sure. I think 4. Vengeful Spirit. So good luck, have fun. Riki scouting things out. Not too surprising. Do they have any detection over here? Yeah, they have actually a Dust as well as one sentry on the Venge. So if they decided to place one, they could scout out the Riki. And oh, he's getting sandwiched. I think they know. Is Bernie gonna YOLO dust this? I feel like... oh, come on. They're gonna drop an observer. Actually, a sneaky one, so FY didn't scout that one out yet.
Snowball fight.
But both mid laners grabbing bounty runes. Nothing too surprising. This matchup is actually kind of nice, just because usually it's really hard matching up against the Dragon Knight mid lane. And Huskar, he should do well. He has plenty of magic damage. He can lower that HP a bit. But we'll see how this one happens. He's gonna get the D ward on the sentry, so... And FY is out of them. So Huskar getting to a really good start in the mid lane. And let's look at the lanes a bit. So the offlane is completely abandoned by the side of VGR. Yang actually started in the jungle with an Iron Talon. A bit of aggression over here in the bottom lane. RTK taking a lot of damage actually from the Searing Arrows as well as the Thunderbolt. And he should be completely fine in this lane as well. Tide is annoying, but he has a decent damage with the Searing Arrows. Pretty bad animation. Actually, RTK is taking a lot of damage. He's lucky that DDC is not level 2, because if he had Glimpse over there, that would probably be a dead Tide. He should be careful in this lane. But top lane, we're going to see Burning on his bench with Sylar's Drow currently being completely uncontested. And a lot of people chilling in the mid lane. FY just took like half his HP from CTY's Huskar. But they're protecting each other pretty much. FY is sitting over here, HYM is over here as well. Just making sure that nothing weird happened, and CTY has a the best start that he could have. And actually, there's going to be a rotation from Yang. They're going to get the Dragon Tail as well as the Sleep from Elder Titan. And CTY is under the tower. He's going to start fighting this one out, but there's no Grieve. And FY is going to grab the first blood on CTY's Huskar. So really good rotation from Yang coming out of the jungle just for that Spirit and Stomp. And that is pretty much the best thing they could have asked for. Oh, DDC is almost level 2. But I don't think he can kill him alone anyways. Oh, but FY got dusted. Burning is on him. And he doesn't have a magic missile for 2 seconds. But with the heal bomb as well as another last hit, FY is going to drop here for Burning. So they're on the board. Getting a decent start for the both of them. In terms of last hits, both safe laners are farming pretty well. 14 and 5 to Sailor and 12 and 8 to Ents. Clinks. And now Nono is taking a lot of Burning Spears damage. It's level 2 and it's already 7. He might actually die here. And I think he's dead. Yep. Nono is just gonna die. CTY is doing the I'm gonna turn and walk away. Kinda, you're dead. So I guess that's the counter to the mid Dragonite. Just put a Huskar against them and then you don't actually care about all the armor. Yang is sitting over here. Is actually gonna get the Spirit, not using the Stomp though. FY? Okay, that was kinda deep. I guess RTK was trying to farm the jungle and got scouted. Yeah. There's a low creep here. They actually moved into the dire jungle and no one's in the off lane. Yang is just running around over here. He is gonna get scouted, I think. I think Bernie saw him. Yeah, he's pinging him out now. I don't believe they spotted this observer getting placed though. And sitting on the Blightstone, I'm not entirely sure if he's gonna go for something like an early Deso or I want to say Orchid. I know that it's not the common build anymore. It is better after they added Bloodthorn, so you can make it into a more late game item later on if you need to. But I feel like an Orchid is pretty good here. If he can get it early and get some good rotations, they can't do anything against that. And FY, now they're gonna grab the Dragon Tail as well as the Smoke Cloud. And CTY, he should die here. He's dropping really low. He's gonna turn on FY. FY is gonna die from the tower hits. HYM is gonna go over here as well, but Nono is gonna eat the Observer Wood. So a good trade for them. I don't think they care losing FY in that scenario. Especially when getting the Huskar. And TTC and End are looking for RTK. They realize he's somewhere here. He's eating his way out with the Quelling Blade. No Iron Talon yet on him, so he's not having a great time. Okay, DDC, he gave up.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
But they are pressuring this tower a lot. It should drop here soon. I don't think RTK can do anything about it. It's 5 minutes. He's actually only level 3. Tower's gonna drop. Unfortunately, no last hit. But it's still a tower at 5 minutes and against the draw lineup. And this is the scary part. When Vici's lineup kind of comes online in, I want to say, 12-15 minutes. Maybe even before. I mean, they want to get towers before that. But at 15 minutes, I feel like they're at their scariest. And I feel like that mid-game is going to determine who's going to get the upper hand in this game. Because if they start losing towers on VGR side, it's going to get a lot harder for all these rotations to work. Oh, mid lane, he's chasing him again. No, he's just going to TP home and hope that he's going to survive. Looks like he is going to survive. He's going to bottle up. FY is going to get spotted right under the sentry. And he's going to drop the smoke cloud. They're going to try and hit him. Actually, some mischance, and he almost denied himself. That was super close. CTY getting the last hit with Burning Spears. But it doesn't mean they're spending tons of money and tons of time just rotating towards this FY Ricky. It's just being a nuisance in this game, to be honest. They are gonna bring the rotation towards the top lane. Kind of sick of Salar sitting here alone. FY is ready. He's level 3. So there is a smoke light available as well as Yang in the back lines. Can he get this stomp? Yes, stomp is gonna go off on Salar. They're gonna wait for the TP. No, they're gonna drop the smoke light. Start hitting on Salar. They have DDC here as well. Oh, he got the glimpse before the gap. That was so unlucky. That was like the last second of the animation from the gust, and he got the glimpse off. So they were able to get the kill on Salar. CTY? It looks for a second he's gonna use his ultimate and jump on. No, the problem with that is that you're gonna get immediately Dragon Tailed. So maybe Dragonite is not the best hero you wanna just go on. But and with the soaring and a kill, probably looking to get maybe a rotation somewhere. Salar not back in lane yet, but he stole the tiny stack that was here. Sitting on the top of the CS, also the top of the net worth, honestly. And now they're looking for something. Maybe CTY. They need FY here. Okay, FY is coming. Oh, there's a sentry though, and just took unnecessary damage. But there are a lot of sentries all over the mid lane. I mean, there's one sentry over here, one sentry on the other side. So CTY, he should be aware of any rotation, any invis rotation coming his way. Might even see an early gem pickup on Vici's side just because. Oh, wait. FY is going again? Nope. He gave up. Just not letting RTK get anything though. He's following him around the map, making sure that he's not farming the jungle. He's not getting too much. And if he tries to, then he's gonna get harassed down. Yeah, I'm gonna try and steal some creeps. He's gonna get the sleep off on both Salar and HYM, but not looking to contest that too much. And oh my god, that's a lot of sentries. I mean, look at Dire Jungle. They expended so much money. Wait, can they see him? HYM, he has a dust. If he's gonna use it, he is gonna spot FY, and now he's gonna use the dust. FY in deep trouble. There are so many heroes coming around. He is gonna get a D-ward, but that's not gonna happen. And though he shows up, but Grave gonna save HYM, and just gonna lose his life. They were all ready for that. In the meantime, Nono is doing some Dragonite things, pushing the mid lane. Oh, okay, he suicided. I thought I missed a kill. Nope. But Dazzler's gonna suicide to creeps. A good goal change going the way of Vici now, and there is a slight lead for VGR. Nothing too crazy. 1500 gold at 10 minutes. Not too bad. Bottom lane, there are going to be some TPs. They're going to be the sleep on RTK as well as the static storm drop. Salar is going to show up now with the gust on Yang, but Dragonite is here as well. And with the stun on Salar, Salar is going to go down. One more hit. Yes, he's going to go down to DDC's Disruptor. Ravage used as well, so they're just going to keep pushing. There's nothing to stop it now. Ravage is down, drops down for 24 seconds. And I mean, Vici, when you have a draw lineup, you want at least like 1 or 2 towers dead at the 10-minute mark. Just because you can, you know, it's one of those things, like I can, so just kill your towers, but it's kind of not working out for them. RTK had to use the Ravage over there just to try and save Salar, but it didn't even work out, so Salar died anyways. Really not the best trade for them. Oh, FY, are they gonna see him again? Bernie has some sentries. They hate this FY Ricky so much. Oh, they're gonna use the smoke. It's gonna get immediately broken by FY. They're starting to run away. He is gonna drop the smoke cloud. Dust did connect on FY, but now with the spirit, there's no way they want to go for it. And that was kind of unfortunate. I think they knew FY was there. I was sure they spotted him, but I guess not. DDC is getting some solo time in the bottom lane. That might end poorly though. Big greedy, and he's gonna walk. Okay, he's so dead. CTY, he spots him. He's gonna go for the TP out actually, but that's not gonna be enough. HOM is gonna grab the kill with the heal bomb. And that was a bit too greedy from DDC standing there. And now they're going for the objective. Okay, so they have the Drow, they have even the Venger, they have so much damage at this point of the game. Griff is going to get used in the meantime and is pushing the top tower, so he should get this one after this creeper is going to die. And they even lost mid in the meantime from Nono with the dragon form. I, I don't know if it's not a good enough trade. I mean, this tower is super important, yes, but they just traded one tier 1 for 2.
Dire's top
They
tower
got the
has
mid one.
fallen.
They just now got the top one with Int, and he is going for the early Desolator. I guess it's great against Huskar. He doesn't have a lot of armor. He does have the armlet now, and they want to do the rush. So, oh wait, there's some action. There was a weave, and now they're gonna throw down the static storm, but it's not gonna connect on anyone. Now with the glimpse back though, HYM is in deep trouble. Salar on the back line is doing a lot of damage. Yang is gonna try to go for the stomp, but not gonna happen. Burning is there to interrupt that one, and CTY with the double damage, rushing forward, trying to see if he can find something, but there's no one there. But they can definitely just go into the rush now. FY TP'd back to base. It's gonna be fine. And buyback, okay, from Yang. They do not want to let this Roche go down. There's still the DD on CTY for about 10 more seconds. And this Roche is going to die super fast with the Burning Spears. There is the Spirit running towards the pit now. Did he get a... Yes, they got the Stomp, but not on CTY. He's still doing the Roche, and Roche is going to go down. Yang pretty much wasted a buyback over there. They thought they could contest in time. I'm not even sure they could have unless they didn't have the static storm. So unless FY got like a really good smoke cloud, they still had the Ravage up. They have the swap available. I mean, they have everything they needed, and I think contesting that Roche could have been a bit dangerous. It's good that he only ended with a buyback from Yang, I think. Trying to slow down his push. Solar is not even here, so it's just CTY with his Aegis, Mask of Death, and Armlet. There's gonna be the smoke cloud on CTY. FY just being annoying, trying to slow down the push. And is actually sitting in a really risky position. Is he gonna go for the courier? Yes. Courier is gonna go down and is gonna run away. Unfortunately, nothing on it, but it's still a courier dead. I think VGR has like an average of 2 couriers dead per game. But now with Salar, oh, actually sleep on 3. Did you want to go on this? No. There's a scary Huskar running towards their faces, and they want out. But if they can get that great setup, like a sleep, I think they need at least the Dazzle and I want to say CTY in the sleep, because if you get the sounds on him, Huskar without Burning Spears is actually not scary at all. CTY with the weave armor now, he has so much armor, almost 30 armor, and still going up. Cliff is going to get used, and they're going for the trade actually, and is pushing to the top lane. Burning Spears is doing decent amount of damage to it. CTY actually almost died to the tower. Grave is going to be there to make sure that CTY does not lose his life to something like that. And there are some TPs coming top. There is a smoke cloud drop right on CTY. That was a nice play from FY. And Andy's going to be able to run away. He has that completed Desolator now, but I don't think it's enough to actually go and pick a fight with Vici. But FY is scanning things out. There's still the Aegis on CTY, so nothing that you actually want to go for. Maybe if he sees an opportunity to just pop the Aegis and run away. So looks like Yang trying to build up into a Midas at this point. Maybe thinking that this game is going to get longer and wanting to secure some levels in some form for himself. FY, he really wants to go on it. There's actually no over here. Now they're gonna spot Burning. FY is gonna get dusted, swap it back. Now with the stun and the gush. No is going in. He got to get the tricks of the trade, and Burning is down. Now RTK is super low. He is gonna go down, but he's gonna use the Ravage before that. CTY is jumping forward. Salah from the high ground. Assaulting No. He's trying to armlet toggle, but there is some Burning Spirit damage on him, and it's definitely not gonna be enough. And is running away with his life. Actually took a lot of damage from CTY. Oh, and looks like DDC's in deep trouble. Salar sees him. He's gonna get that kinetic field. It's gonna help a bit. One more hit. Salar, he can't get in range. He's gonna run forward. He is hasted. He might just dive this. He's gonna get the glimpse back on Salar, but not fast enough. Last hit connects, and DDC's gonna fall. So that was a 3 for 2, I believe, at the end. Thank you, fight recap, for not showing the entire fight. But it was a 3 for 2. Salar with a really good positioning actually on the high ground with the Dragonlance. So he got so much out of it. They couldn't reach him. He provided all the extra damage for his team as well as just punching Nono from the high ground with basically nothing he can do over there. And VGR, they don't have those defensive supports like the Dazzle, like the Venge that can make sure that Nono can get out of trouble if he's stuck in a bad position. So they're just grabbing kills. And pretty much nothing that VGR can do at this point. Oh, and in deep trouble, he's gonna get stunned. Now it's Sylar starting to hit him. No more mana for arrows, but it doesn't matter. And End is gonna drop in the enemy jungle. I think they spotted him with the observer over here. He showed himself in Ada Creep or something. And then they saw him and were able to actually go on him. So this is pretty much where the 4th position ranking kind of falls off. If you don't have a great start on him, then you're just an envious hero that he has a silence and he has tricks of the trade, but his damage is really not impressive. And it's actually the high ground push coming, and I don't know if they can stop it. They need like a crazy Spirit Stomp or Splitter Static Storm. I feel like that. Oh, they're gonna get the glimpse back though. That's pretty good. There is a preemptive grave on HYM, and he's gonna get swapped out even. Just making sure no one dies over here. But they do have that. If they catch someone retreating, and okay, a really aggressive play from VGR to get smoke out at the base. I feel like it's kind of unexpected, to be honest. They don't have great vision. They have this sentry, this observer, I'm sorry, in the mid lane, and an aggressive one inside the dire jungle. Scan is gonna come out. It's gonna miss. Was it VG Scan? Now glimpse back on the Tidehunter into the Static Storm and the Smoke Wild. They're gonna drop everything on him, and RTK is gonna drop here. Not bad for them. Maybe wanting to get something a bit better like a Sylar or a CTY, but it is RTK. It's our offlaner. Means that there's no Ravage. It's a really short respawn, and wow, he's only level 9. So it's not gonna be a big deal, but they managed to grab a kill, and that's something. I mean, the net worth is, I feel like, not really showing what has happened in the game the past, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, they're gonna spot some people, and looking at both of the supports, they can back up each other. Now they're gonna go on HYM, and there's literally nothing he can do. Getting 3-shotted by the Clinks. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, Dust is gonna go off. FY is in trouble again. CTY is gonna jump forward. He's gonna drop the smoke cloud, so some miss is gonna happen. He's even gonna get the ultimate with the tricks of a trade, but it's not gonna change much. He is gonna drop at the end there now, and he really wants that CTY Huskar. Esper is gonna go off, and that's gonna be the retreat. So pretty much a support for support, not too bad. There is a wraparound coming from Salar. He might find End here. He's not showing himself yet. He's looking at Yang. Yang is so dead. One hit from the Silver Edge, and End is gonna drop. Another tier 1 tower is gonna go down now in the top lane. That is the last tier 1 tower, and now with the last tier 2 tower. So that one is probably gonna go down as well. And in the backline is Career. Oh, he couldn't. He's gonna kill it on the way back probably. Tier 2 tower is gonna go down, and this looks really scary for VGR. There's gonna be a buyback on Yang, wanting to stop this push, but there is the Ravage available, swap is available. VG has everything they need to start assaulting the high ground, especially with the Dragonlance on Salar. They are breaking off, maybe waiting for the next Roshan. Gonna see the respawn. It could respawn in a couple of seconds. Okay, wow, that's lucky. That's like the luckiest Rosh spawn ever. They're not even gonna scout it. They're sending the creep. No! Go, little ogre. Oh, FY is in deep trouble. He's gonna get stunned again and punched down by both of the supports. He's gonna get the ultimate, so dodged CTY, but not for very long. CTY unstoppable, and this is the easiest Rosh of their lives, pretty much. That was so lucky. They got FY. Rosh is already alive. Just everything they needed to go for the high ground push. So sad, this ogre. CTY is gonna grab another Aegis. He had a Helper actually this time, and okay, there is a BKB on Ono, so he's not gonna get disarmed. Sadly though, and he does not have a BKB yet. He's 1,000 gold away from finishing up that. Oh no, no, that's scary. Oh, they're gonna use the dust now, and he should be in trouble here actually. Just some misses from CTY. He's gonna try to go for the TP out, but that's way too damage. And now Clink's dead for 50 seconds, and a DD on the bottom lane if they want to grab it on Cellar. Yes. Cellar is running straight towards the DD, and is gonna be dead for a while now. I'm not sure how VGR are gonna stop this. Again, it's what I said. They can hope for the combo, and that's about it. Because if they don't get it, and there's a Huskar in the middle of all of them, and Cellar on the back lines, it's just gonna be way too hard for them. A lot of spirits and some stomps. HYM is like, yes, I'm getting to farm, but that's about it. And even CTY with the Aegis hitting for almost 300 a pop, just because of that Drow aura is pretty much disgusting. You know, the stomp is gonna go off on CTY, but he is the Aegis carrier, so they don't actually care about it. FY dropping the cloud just for some missed chances, but the tier 3 tower is gone. Our TK doesn't have a blink, he has the mech available, but they're playing it nicely. VG, they're all sitting back, letting CTY assault the towers, or their axe rather, and just making sure that they don't group up against that combo. He's actually going to go in DDC. He's going to use the Ghost Scepter, taking a lot more damage from the ultimate than he should have. Now Nono with the BKB, they want to kill the CTY, but he's so tanky, and he's even going to get graved in the meantime. Nono's BKB is going to run out. They're going to get a glimpse back on CTY. Another Dragon Tail is coming. Now RTK ran straight into a Static Storm. Static Storm only going to connect on Burning, though. He's stuck in the middle of it, but he is getting healed up by HYM, and Jay just dropped everything they had other than the Earth Splitter. Not getting anything. These racks are most definitely dead. They're not even going to go for the ranged ones. Going straight for the bottom lane, wanting to get another lane of racks down, and there's nothing to stop him, to be honest. There's no Static Storm, so the combo is pretty much not there. DDC is like right-clicking CTY, hoping something's going to happen. He's going to use that Ghost Scepter again, but he's almost burning down from 2 hits. And now another lane of Rax is gone, and they're going to call it GG. CTY jumping forward. No, they're going to get the Earth Splitter now just for a fun ending. Rabbit's going to go off as well. CTY, he doesn't care about anything though when it's this Huskar. And I feel like that's kind of what I said during the draft. They needed a good early game. They needed to find good pickoffs with FY, because Ricky, it's like a poor man's bounty hunter. He provides the same thing, but if you're behind, he doesn't provide that comeback potential that bounty has. And without that, you just have like an invis ward, pretty much, that's walking around hoping not to die. So unfortunately, it didn't work out for them. A really nice draft from VG. I think it was a nice draft, and they executed it pretty well. Well, I mean, they won. There's going to be another game. We're going to hop into that one in a second, but stick around with me. I'm Panda.